Hello everyone, this is TSV109 and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic 3 and Knuckles. We are going to go through the launch phase zone, which, when you play Sonic 3 alone, is actually the end of the game. So, separated, they're not really much longer than the previous games. This is why we combine them for the ultimate experience. And actually be able to save in Sonic and Knuckles, because that game is way too hard not to have save data, for goodness sakes. This way, I can actually get all the Chaos Emeralds to fight a real final boss. I'm just gonna that was a mistake. That was a huge mistake. Excuse me. Tails can't keep up in his AI state in this place. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, I'm so bad. Give me that. There. There we go. There. See? I can do something right. And I can destroy laser cannons, apparently. Oh, excuse me. Sonic was staring at me. What was he thinking about me? I don't think it was good. It definitely couldn't be something good. It's not my fault Tails is controlled by the AI, Sonic. Blame the AI. It's never like, yeah, you don't want to set those off. It sends a bird enemy towards you. Although, as you clearly saw, I killed it pretty quick. Still, why deal with the suffering of an enemy when you could just... What? Oh, come on. That was evil. Ugh. I wonder if I went this way before. I don't know. Maybe I just don't remember this zone too well. What? Okay, that's actually a little familiar. There. No. Huh. Take that. I jumped. You won't send me back anymore. Whee! You gotta love writing those. It's fun. There we go. Wasn't that a bit of a time staller? So the Insta-Shield can get past the spikes of the Orbinaut. I love it. I really should learn to use that more. I usually don't use it that much. Gosh, I just didn't want to get crushed, and look what happened. I really hope that wasn't a bombless pit, because that would have been bad if I screwed it up. Oh, okay, there is no spring. I was anticipating the spring. Cool, it jumps right in. Go! The music is telling me to go, so I guess I'll go. Oh, wait. Well, it's not death, at least. There we go. Ooh, rings. And that was a laser cannon. There are a lot of ways to go in this area. My gosh. Oh, there he was. What does he plan to do with it? We'll find out when we catch up. Because of course we'll catch up. That is, if we can land in cups properly. And Knuckles. And people say Knuckles never chuckles. Oh, well, what do you call that? He just went through the wall. That's good. So, if Knuckles never chuckles, how do you explain this game? Anyways, this is what that was for. A mini-boss. He will constantly throw his arms around. Best time to hit him is, well, when he takes a pause break. You're best off using the Insta-Shield, just in case. You never know if you'll get hit by the spikes. Once he gets hit 3 times, he loses an arm, and it becomes that much easier. It's not really a hard boss. That should be good enough. Good enough. Oh. Sorry, Tails, but we can't look at your face anymore. Probably because the game doesn't want people to die from cuteness. Not like that would be the worst way to die. Anyways, the second act tends to have a lot of these pipes, and yes, it is also another partial water zone. As if one full zone was enough, we must have 2 partial water zones. I don't know what this game's fetish is with having random water spots after the main water zone. Probably because the main water zone is actually kind of early in this game. Of course, Sonic Rush also had a water zone for the second. I don't think we saw water again afterwards. Forgive me if I'm wrong, it's just been such a long time since I've really played that one. I just don't like the idea of deleting my data just to do it all over again, so I just kind of haven't played through the whole thing again. I don't even remember how to get the Chaos Emeralds anyway. Oh, evil. Oh well, let's just... That is so mean. Oh well, we have so many lives. We don't really have to gain any extras right now, and... Water. Perfect. Wow, okay, that was actually nice. Still, it would be nice if I could get another ring. Just saying it would be. And yep, you do go inside the pipes. Yay. Invincibility. I think that laser actually would hurt. Which is why we have invincibility. Oh, gosh. Whew. Well, it wasn't exactly safe. Ooh, a ring box. Why must all good things end? Oh, it's out of control. No end. Ah! Alright, fine. I can handle that. There's probably a spring at the end of this. No? Okay. He was still flying, therefore he should have been... Well, okay, that time I couldn't help him. I'll just go on ahead. Orbinauts are evil. They're really evil and... Yeah, I don't want to get hit. Even though I probably will at some point, because of the laws of physics of this game that require I must get hurt at some point. Alright. Oh, I see now. Alright. Insta-shield for the win. The insta-shield is very useful, and it can easily be very abusive. As demonstrated. You can also make bosses a lot easier. And speaking of bosses, we're at the first one of this stage. Yes, this one has more than one stage. He shoots cannonballs in 2 areas. I just forgot where it comes from first. Alright, so the rest follows a pattern. After it comes from the top, it'll come from the bottom, too. And once again, the insta-shield is so abusive. There. I don't care that I don't have any rings. Of course, that can make the next boss a little tougher. Fortunately, I think only one of us can fit in here. Oh look, it's Knuckles. I wonder if he just never chuckles after this game because he feels humiliated for actually believing Eggman or Robotnik. Because he sure does chuckle in this game, he just doesn't in all the others. But you can't say Knuckles never chuckles because he has chuckled before. Knuckles chuckles. There aren't any other rhymes for that, are there? Either way, here's the next boss. You want to start by spin dashing around here to get rid of his first 4 set of hit points, and don't jump into the laser, of course. That's most important. Let's try not to do that again. Alright, so the first cannonball should be coming from the bottom, because I don't think that the starting position changes. It doesn't. Sweet! Well, I sometimes think Tails doesn't mind taking in a few hits, and yeah, now it's become apparent only one of us can fit in here. Which is weird. Robotnik is kind of fat, so you think 2 normal-sized characters could fit in? Oh well. Figured there would have been room for one more. Anyways, let's try that again, and I usually don't jump into that laser. I guess since I had no rings, I just kind of panicked. This is happening automatically, by the way. I'm not doing anything right now. There we go, back onto the boss arena for the next boss. Alright, let's try this again. Once again, spin dash to get that first set of health out. Well, okay, I got more damage, but at the cost of getting hurt myself. It's a lot harder when he's dropping down. Oh, should get that ring. Anyways, yeah, that's the end of the fight. If you play Sonic 3 alone, since this is the last stage, you would fight one more boss. But since it's combined and we're only like halfway through the game, we actually move on to the first zone of Sonic and Knuckles. And it breaks, so we must get moving, right? Alright, so the Death Egg once again needs a little more repair. But we're gonna have to stop him before it's complete. Yay! Now this part is actually not in Sonic and Knuckles by itself. What's up? What do you think that could be about? Let's check. Ooh! So yep, this takes you to the Shrine of the Master Emerald. Any Chaos Emeralds you've collected will restore some power. Alright. And then you can step on one of them to initiate a stage. Oh jeez, this is for the Hyper Emerald, isn't it? These ones are much tougher than the original Chaos Emerald stuff. I already forgot what I was supposed to do there. I'm probably not going to go for the Hyper Emeralds, because that would just take too long. I'll just go for the Chaos Emeralds for the sake of getting the true ending. Whee! Ooh, what a nice way to start. Alright, now we're back into the Sonic and Knuckles portion of the game. If anyone ever wondered why Sonic and Knuckles was so hard, combine the two games together, and you see a reason why. This is literally the second half of Sonic 3, which is why after this zone, there's a huge difficulty curve. This zone is only easy, just in case you don't have the two games combined, so it needs to start off somewhat simple. Otherwise, it would just seem a little unfair. So, when you combine it, you can just consider this a breather. Let's see if I can find any Chaos Emeralds. I never found as many in the Sonic and Knuckles portion of the game. Like, surviving the zones alone can be enough of a challenge, and... Okay. Hey, look! So, I'm back at 10 lives, hooray. Whee! You can go really fast if you want. And there are some vines that will try and trap you. Just a simple spin dash will get you away from them. Of course, it took me a little bit of time to figure that out my first time playing. I believe in... What the heck? Alright, don't come after me. Thank you, Tails. I guess he got mad at them because they hurt him. You can get mad too. Anyways, we're up to the mini-boss already. Now this guy chops down trees. If you don't have a fire shield, you're going to want to use the insta-spin to avoid getting hurt by his jet engines. If he finishes a tree, he will move on to the next one. But the bottom of the tree tends to get a little delayed as he has trouble chopping the last part down. And I think that's when it can get a little bouncy. I don't remember. I usually don't let him get that far. So, yeah. Easy mini-boss. And, yep. We are truly in Knuckles' domain. Hey. Why does everything look a little more... dead? It's strange, isn't it? Strange, isn't it? I have actually never watched that movie. Never. I don't know why, but I never have. I know it's easily on YouTube. It's not even an hour. But that's just because it's basically a small OVA mixed together, because if I've heard correctly, it didn't do too well in Japan. So when they brought it here, they just turned it into a short movie. Because it's convenient, I guess. Okay. Ooh. Okay then. So yeah, everything is starting to get more dead. They're all dead here. I wonder if there was a special stage to my left, actually. I guess I'll never know. Oh, come on! Oh, fine, I'll do it that way. What? Alright, fine. There. Haha, I passed you. Oh, you jerk. Cool, top path. That's good. And then we go lower down. Oh, everything looks different once more. How strange. What is going on? Do you guys know? It doesn't make any sense, does it? Hold it. Yeah, I saw that. Alright. I'm gonna shut up now because I don't want to screw this up a second time. At least 50 rings. I guess there's only one way to go. Alright, that's enough. I gotta go this way now. Where do I go? Oh. Okay, there we go. These special stages are quite thrilling when you're playing them, aren't they? And yes, it only shows I have one right now because I already delivered 4 to the Shrine of the Master Emerald. I'm doing Knuckles a favor. Why doesn't he realize yet? Oh well, that's my 4th continue. Now let's actually finish the zone. There's almost nothing left. That's actually the first time I ever found that special stage. I guess I'm actually being observant for a change. I'm using my adventuring skills because I have been playing adventure games like Zelda Twilight Princess or Ys 1 and 2, which quite a few of you probably don't even know what Ys is because it's more of a cult classic in this country, unlike Japan where it's like amazing. Well, I was hoping I would get more damage in. So yeah, Eggman was sucking the life out of this area. The rest of the fight involves trying to hit Robotnik in this auto-scroll area while avoiding the spikes that appear. This fight style really does complement a Sonic game. And thankfully, it's still not too hard of a fight. It's pretty easy. So let's do that. They're so cute next to each other. The animals think so too. It's a warship. At least if this was Final Fantasy. But no, it's not a warship. Instead, it's my favorite area of the game, the Flying Battery Zone. But we'll have to wait for another video. Oh well, until then, this has been Tails Fan 109, and have a nice day.